Chris, let's talk about the game first of all then, shall we? 4-0 here at Spurs. Tough night at the office.
Yeah, disappointing because I think the goals that we've conceded are, from our point of view, they're a bit criminal really. We give a possession away a little bit, and then we concede after our best part of the game, after about a good 50 minutes in the second half. We were lucky to go in at 1-0, I thought, because we didn't turn up first half and it wasn't a great performance, but we said let's go out there, and Paul, the manager, said go out there and give it the best shot, and thought we did for 15 minutes. But then it comes down to the quality, the composure, the speed and the flair of their players, and obviously Gareth Bale, Son and people like that are always going to punish you in them situations.
Can you put your finger on why you didn't get the performance you wanted in the first half?
No, definitely not, because I've only been back about 4 or 5 days now, but there's been a buzz around the place with the win against Brighton. I think the lads have been working so hard. There's been a lot of organisation around the place as well, so we're a little bit disappointed that we didn't get the grips with the game in the first half. Obviously coming to teams like Tottenham's always going to be tough. They've got a little bit of a hangover from the cup as well, so they wanted to put that right, and it's very disappointing from our point of view that we couldn't at least stay in the game for longer than 70 minutes.
As a group of players, what challenges, what have you said about what you want from the remainder of the season then?
Yeah, because we beat Brighton, we got 3 points. We've said, can we get 2 or 3 wins out of the next, obviously counting today as well, in that, so that's a loss. So we've got to go into the next 3 games or 4 games and try and produce, and we've got to have the shackles off. We've been relegated, we've got to prove. Obviously the new manager's watching, if it's going to be Paul or if it's going to be anybody else, so we need to prove ourselves. I think a lot of lads need to prove themselves as well, me included, so we're going to give it the best shot and hopefully we can get some more points on the board and go down with a little bit of dignity and a few goals as well, because we don't want to be sleepwalking into next year and let it linger.
It is interesting that, isn't it? And how much of a factor it is for a lot of football clubs who do suffer that hangover and the challenge of avoiding that.
Yeah, definitely, and obviously the teams from the Championship have proved it this year that they've had no hangover. They've been promoted straight away again, so that's something that we need to aspire to and something that we need to go for, and we need to start producing ourselves, and the chances that we've created today are some good ones as well, and it's just disappointing that when you see them score their chances and the players that they've got as well, so it's tough to take.
So you're back, couple of months out. How frustrating has that been?
Yeah, because I'm not used to being an injured footballer, and I'm not used to being in the gym, and I don't like it, and seeing the lads so far then win at the weekend was a nice feeling. And obviously Keane, I hope everything's went well with his family, because I think he had the baby today, so
brilliant.
Hope everything's went well. But the gap I threw was in there today, and actually, and it's hard to say, but I enjoyed being back out there and I enjoyed the game. But when you get defeated at a 4-0 loss, it's hard to take.
Is it something that you started a little earlier than you thought you might, rather than easing your way back in? So tomorrow might be a struggle for you.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, my age, and no, I feel fit and I feel ready to go. And there's no look at this arena. It's no better place to play football, and to walk away defeated 4-0, it hurts. But look, I might never ever be back at this arena, so I've got to aspire to come back here. I've got to aspire to be back in the Premier League with these set of players, and whoever's in charge as well, they'll be wanting to do the same thing.